Right now, picture losing the thing you care about most. Your health, your home, the person you love most in the world. Sit with that image for just a second longer than feels comfortable. Most people would tell you to stop, that this is dark, that you shouldn't think this way. The Stoics would tell you the exact opposite. They'd say you should do this on purpose, every single day, because it's one of the fastest routes to actually appreciating the life you already have. This practice has a name, negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. It sounds unpleasant, and your instinct is to avoid it completely, the same way you avoid thinking about death, illness, or loss in general. But the Stoics discovered something that seems backwards at first. Imagining loss doesn't make you anxious about losing things. It makes you grateful you still have them. Here's why this works, and it comes down to something called hedonic adaptation. You get something new, a relationship, a job, a home, and for a while it feels incredible. Then, slowly, your brain adjusts, and that incredible thing becomes your new normal. You stop noticing it. You stop feeling grateful for it. This is why lottery winners often report returning to their original happiness levels within a year, and why the exciting new relationship eventually just becomes your regular, unremarkable life. Your brain isn't built to stay amazed by anything for long, no matter how amazing it actually is. Seneca understood this 2,000 years before psychologists gave it a name. He told his friend Lucilius to treat every single day as if it might be his last with the people and things he loved, not to create fear, but to interrupt exactly this kind of numbness. If you assume something will always be there, your brain stops paying attention to it. If you occasionally imagine it gone, even briefly, your brain snaps back into noticing it fully again. Try this right now with something simple. Picture your morning coffee disappearing forever, no more warmth in your hands before the day starts. Feels strange, maybe even a little sad. Now go make your next cup, and notice how different it feels to actually taste it, instead of drinking it on autopilot while scrolling your phone. That shift, from numb to noticing, is the entire value of this practice, and it costs you nothing except 30 seconds of deliberate imagination. The Stoics applied this to relationships specifically, and this is where it gets uncomfortable but powerful. Epictetus told his students that when you kiss your child goodnight, you should silently acknowledge that they are mortal, that this exact moment isn't guaranteed to repeat forever. People misread this as pessimism, assuming it means expecting tragedy. It means the opposite. It means refusing to sleepwalk through the exact moments you desperately want back if they were suddenly gone. You don't get an unlimited number of ordinary evenings with the people you love. Negative visualization simply reminds you of that fact before it's forced on you by an actual loss. This isn't about manufacturing anxiety about the future. There's a clear difference between rehearsing worst-case scenarios out of fear, which just drains you, and briefly, calmly acknowledging impermanence in order to return to the present moment with sharper appreciation. The Stoic version is quick, deliberate, and always ends the same way, by bringing your attention back to what you currently have, seen freshly instead of through the fog of habit. You can build this into an actual routine without it taking over your day. Each morning, spend 30 seconds imagining one specific thing gone, your health, your job, a close relationship, and simply notice the reaction in your body. Then let it go, and carry that noticing into your actual day. You'll find yourself texting someone you love for no particular reason, or actually tasting your food, or feeling genuinely relieved that an ordinary, unremarkable day is happening at all. None of this requires anything to actually go wrong. It just requires you to stop assuming everything good in your life is permanent by default. This single habit, done consistently, quietly rewires what you notice. You stop taking your health for granted until it's threatened. You stop taking people for granted until they're gone. You start extracting real gratitude from an ordinary Tuesday, instead of waiting for a crisis to force that gratitude out of you. If this shifted something for you, this is exactly the kind of practical, ancient wisdom this channel exists for, so subscribe if you want more of it landing in your feed every single day. Drop a comment telling me one thing you'd suddenly appreciate if you imagined it gone for just a moment, because that answer says a lot about what actually matters to you. Like this video if it made you pause and come back tomorrow, because next time we're breaking down a niche idea almost everyone gets wrong, a more fatty, the practice of not just accepting your fate, but learning to actually love it.